Jawe, hello. Alright guys, you know the drill. As soon as you get here, start tapping the screen, send the likes up so the live can reach on other people's For You pages so they tune into the news. I have quite a bit of stories tonight. I just don't like that this is so, yeah, the reflection would be a bit too distracting. This may be a little bit off. And I'm just waiting on the other people to get here before I start the news. I'm just looking at my bird. Hey Sabrina, he's climbing the bike. And he changed his mind. All right. All right. Let's see if this is the same thing. Okay. Another corner youth. Am I the heart lady? Yes, well, it depends. What do you mean, heart lady? Ride one, Sally. Hey. Kevin Kring, hello. Thank you for tuning in. Welcome to the evening news. All right. Yo, you saw me on the news. Yeah, then yeah, I think I am the heart lady. Okay, now let's get into it. I'm having a terrible headache from yesterday. You're doing a great job. Thank you, Corner Youth. Rashibu, not 100%, but you know, I'll give you guys the update after I finish the news where my health is concerned. Edward Davis, hello. Thank you for tuning in. Ricardo Blake, I'll give the update after Wasp, hello. After the news, I'll give the update on that. My target each year, at least one. At least one. Hey, no. Don't let it go. Let it go. Am I get rude, you see? Peggy James, good night. Icon Gamer, thank you. Mado Jarju, I'm good. All right, let's see if I can get through the news with this headache. Rich One, hello. All right, here we go. These websites are you saw me on the news last night. Was it last night or Monday night? Was Monday night on TVJ's Ray of Hope? Linda Lewis, thank you. Sean, I'll give the update on that in a bit. Well, after the news. All right, a distraught father has launched a petition calling for a 24-hour visit policy for parents of ailing minors at the Bustamante Hospital for Children in St. Andrew. The online appeal, one of several on the Jamaica House petition portal, has so far only received 2 signatures of the 15,000 required for it to be reviewed and responded to by the Office of the Prime Minister. The father, in his impassioned plea, described the dread faced by parents at the end of visiting hours at the institution. Yeah, I get what he's saying. You have a sick child and visiting hours are limited. You should be able to go visit your child at any time because nurses and doctors aren't tending to them at any time. And their children, them just lay down there by themselves in a pain or whatever. Them need them parents. Even adults, even as an adult, I've said it before, I don't like this only visiting hours from what, 11 to 12 and then 5 to 6 or something like that. I don't like that. For just lay down at the hospital by myself, I don't like that. I think they should extend visiting hours at hospitals. These visiting hours don't make no sense. It don't make no sense. 1 second. Oh my God. Oh no. Alright, you know, I forgot to put in them bird there because I'm going to have to put them in because they're not giving me too much talking right now. Yeah, I'm going to put these birds in. 1 second. Come here. Say hi and bye. Say hi and bye. Guys, give me a second. Let me grab the other one and put them in. Inside. Come here. Stop it. Hey, come here. And stop being so dramatic. Inside. And no noise. No noise. Don't call me. Don't call me. Stay inside. All right. So, oh God, my out of breath stress for that. Mercy. So this petition, it needs at least 15,000 signatures. At the time this news story was posted, it only had 2. And I want to check to see how many signatures it has now. Is there a link? Okay, so whoever wrote the story didn't even put the link in it. I think it's on Jamaica House website, I think. Right. Petition. Thank you for the rose. All right, when I finish, I'll look for it for us to see. How many signatures it has out of the 15,000. But not seeing it. And I don't have another device to check. Someone had posted a link online. Claudette, hello. All right, we'll soon get back to that. Let's move forward. A man was fatally shot by the police during an alleged confrontation in Mollison District, Christiana, Manchester today. Police named the man as 55-year-old Ronald Evans, otherwise called Richard. Preliminary reports are that sometime after 5 a.m., there was a targeted operation at a house where Evans resided in the area. Police say during the operation they were confronted by Evans and that a firearm was seized. Residents described Evans as a hard-working member of the community since he moved from Spanish Town to the area. But, on the other hand, the police high command has heightened the threat levels against its members in St. Catherine and Manchester following the fatal shooting of an alleged high-ranking member of the Klansman gang in Manchester today. The deceased has been identified as Ronald Evans, otherwise called Richie, of Clifton in Portmore, St. Catherine. Police in St. Catherine and Manchester have reportedly been advised to increase their alertness. Oh, Lord. So residents say he was, hardworking. Since he moved there, he was a gentleman, doing his work, not troubling anybody, and the police are saying that he is an alleged high-ranking member of the Klansman gang. Hello, Jerome. Oh, Lord. A man died as a result of injuries he sustained in a motor vehicle crash along the AGR Byfield Highway near Sentence Bay on Tuesday. He has been identified as 30-year-old Ramoy Bailey of Salem in Runaway Bay. According to reports, sometime after 12 a.m., Bailey lost control of his green Toyota Corolla vehicle, which hit an embankment and collided with a white Toyota Corolla that was traveling in the opposite direction. Both drivers were rushed to the Sentence Bay Hospital, where Bailey succumbed to his injuries. Bailey is the fourth fatality as a result of road crashes in St. Anne since the start of the year. Anointed child? No, but I'll provide an update on my health as soon as I'm finished with the news. I'll give an update on my health. Yeah, I'll give you guys the update on that. Yeah. A St. Andrew man was sentenced to pay $5,000 or serve 15 days in prison after he pleaded guilty to smoking in a public space in the Kingston and St. Andrew Parish Court on Tuesday. The defendant, a resident of Grandspen Road in St. Andrew, was fined by Senior Parish Judge Sanchia Burrell. According to reports from the investigating officer, Rogers was seen, that's the man's name, Rogers, his last name, sorry. He was seen smoking a ganja spliff on a wall beside a bar on February 3, 2025. He, however, denied the claim, stating that he was within the confines of his residence. He says he was in his yard. Judge Burrell informed Rogers that under the public health regulations, individuals must be more than 5 meters away from a bar when smoking. So guys, you must be more than 5 meters away from a bar when you're smoking. Just saying, just letting you know. The policemen who were arrested and charged in connection with a triple fatal shooting incident in on Windward Road in November last year have been further remanded in custody. Corporal Mark Roy and Constable Kelby White were remanded following their appearance in court on Tuesday, February 26, where their case was mentioned. All outstanding documents are expected to be disclosed to defense counsels by the prosecution before the next court sitting. No bail application was made on behalf of the lawmen on this occasion, nor on the last occasion in December 2024. Roy and White were jointly charged in relation to the triple fatal shooting incident investigated by the Independent Commission of Investigations, INDECOM. The triple police shooting resulted in the deaths of 17-year-old Ashane Stubbs, 19-year-old Orlando Campbell, and 20-year-old Kayshawn Smith, who were fatally shot on November 10 on a section of Windward Road. Alicia, good night. All right. We're going down the line. Ryan, hello. Dancehall DJ Squash, whose given name is Andre Whitaker, has been arrested in Florida, United States on gun charges. Squash has been arrested in Florida, in the US, on gun charges. According to Miami-Dade police, the artist has been charged with possession of a short-barrel shotgun, a rifle, a machine gun, as well as a concealed firearm. It lists the booking date as Tuesday, February 25. It is the entertainer's latest run-in with the law in the Sunshine State, where he has resided the last several years. 2 years ago, he was arrested on immigration-related charges. This not look good at all. This not look good at all. All right. All right. Police station, hello. The National Water Commission, NWC, has written off more than $200 million in outstanding customer arrears while simultaneously collecting almost $100 million in revenue through its debt and amnesty program. The update was provided by Minister with Responsibility for Water, Matthew Samuda, at Wednesday's post-cabinet press briefing. The program, which began on January 2, runs until the end of March. It aims to help customers settle outstanding balances and regain access to essential water services. Under the amnesty program, residential customers disconnected for 6 months or more will benefit from a waiver of reconnection fees and a 50% debt write-off upon payment of the remaining 50%. Additionally, pensioners and PATH beneficiaries may receive a 100% discount on debts older than 2 years, applicable to both active and inactive accounts. So, if you've been disconnected from NWC for 6 months or more, you'll benefit from this waiver. So, you know, do the right thing so you can be reconnected legally and get your water. Denny Brooks, thank you. Ryan, I don't know. If I've heard the new song, it depends on what song that is. Tarika, I'll give an update after the news. So as soon as I'm done with the news, I'll give an update on that. All right. Yes, I know that song. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know the song. Yeah, the birds are in the cage. I had to put them in. Yeah. Adrian, thank you. The Hunts Bay Criminal Investigation Branch is probing a gun attack in Olympic Gardens, St. Andrew on Tuesday that left a man dead and his brother injured. Dead is 26-year-old Warren Grant, alias Zeeks, of Hill Avenue, Kingston 11. His 35-year-old brother is hospitalized with gunshot wounds. Reports are that about 3 p.m., the brothers were along Cinnamon Crescent in Olympic Gardens when they were shot in a drive-by. They were assisted to the Kingston Public Hospital, where one was pronounced dead and the other admitted. No motive has been established for the shooting. All right. The Independent Commission of Investigations is probing the fatal shooting of a 26-year-old man by the police in Tivoli Gardens in Kingston on Tuesday. Dead is Kamal Dudney. Dudney. Dead is Kamal Dudney, otherwise called Stammer. Reports are that about 5:40 a.m., police personnel went to Dreckett's place in the community to conduct an operation. The team was allegedly challenged by the man, and the police took evasive action and fired, hitting him. According to the police, a Springfield 9mm pistol affixed with a magazine and 6 rounds of ammunition was seized. The police say a further search resulted in the seizure of a Glock 45 pistol loaded with 6 rounds and additional magazines, as well as 6 rounds of ammunition. The man was assisted to the Kingston Public Hospital, where he was pronounced dead. Clarky, I'll give an update after the news. Thank you for the rose, Sean. Ryan, I don't know what you're talking about. Who is Jamie? I don't understand what you're talking about. Or I don't know who Jamie is. I don't know what you're talking about. The police in St. Catherine are trying to ascertain the identity of a woman who died after being hit while crossing the P.J. Patterson Highway. The incident happened Tuesday morning. It is reported that about 7:40, the woman was attempting to cross a section of the highway when she was hit by a 2017 BMW X1 motorcar. She was assisted to hospital where she died from her injuries. An investigation is underway by the Old Harbor Traffic Department. I'm from Manchester, Christiana. Please show the man. Show what man? I don't have a photo of the man. Donovan, hello. The Rural Agricultural Development Authority, RADA, is advising farmers to put measures in place to mitigate the impacts of the dry spell on crops and livestock. Here in Jamaica, the dry period for farmers typically occurs from December to April each year, with the peak of the dry season falling between February and April, impacting planting schedules and water needs and crops and for crops and livestock. So if you're a farmer or you know a farmer, please put things in place to mitigate the impacts. Yeah, to lessen the blow of the drought, of the dry season. So start store up on the water and all of them something there. Do what you need to do. Do what you need to do. Yeah. The police are investigating the death of a 28-year-old man, Romario Fraser, otherwise called Tuku and Stickman, whose body was discovered in the Kingston Western Division on Monday. According to police reports, Fraser, who was unemployed and resided on Harris Street in Rosetown, was found along the roadway at approximately 5:45 a.m. Officers from the Kingston Western Police Division responded to the scene and confirmed that Fraser had suffered a wound to the head. His body was removed to the Kingston Public Hospital. The Denham Town Criminal Investigation Branch is investigating. If we're gonna fall tomorrow, I don't know. I don't know. I haven't looked at a weather report. Oh boy. Surviving Filmo Africa. Hello. The government has set aside more than $800 million for completion works and purchasing of machines for the Western Children and Adolescent Hospital in Montego Bay, St. James. The project is aimed at building a 220-bed facility on the compound of the Cornwall Regional Hospital to provide medical services for children and adolescents up to 18 years old across Western Jamaica. During the new financial year, the funds will be used to complete cladding of the building and to procure additional equipment for the hospital, which will be the first of its kind in the English-speaking Caribbean. Not bad. Not bad at all. Not bad. And the government has allocated $270 million for continuation of the project to transform the University Hospital of the West Indies. The funds earmarked for the new financial year will help to improve patient experience at the institution. Yeah, man, do that. UE is the hospital where I do all my heart surgeries, and where I've done all 5 of my heart surgeries, and where I will do the upcoming surgeries. So UE is my go-to hospital. UE Hospital and Heart Institute of the Caribbean. Yeah, those are my go-to hospitals. A driver is facing criminal charges for allegedly shooting a passenger during a dispute on board his bus last week. 57-year-old Peter Campbell, a licensed firearm holder, has been charged with wounding with intent and using a firearm to commit a felony. This was confirmed by the St. Andrew South Police. The incident occurred along Mandela Highway near the 6 Mile Bridge about 11 p.m. on February 17. According to the police, Campbell got into a dispute with a passenger while operating the vehicle. It is alleged that the dispute escalated and Campbell discharged his firearm, a 9mm pistol, injuring the passenger. Wiz, yes, yes. Bedtime. Hold on, let me cover up let me put these birds to bed. Hold on. Bedtime. Good night. Love you. I put my birdie wordies to bed. Are you Jamila? No, I'm not. Police issued a man in Christiana armchair today. Police issued a man in Christian armchair today. Not understanding that comment, Ryan. Not understanding that comment. All right. A man who was shot along Fontenoy Road in St. Andrew over the weekend has died. Nicholas Thomas, a 35-year-old of Vineyard Town, succumbed to his injuries in hospital on Monday. The police report that about 8:50 p.m. on Saturday, Thomas was shot by unknown assailants while sitting along the roadway. He was assisted to the Kingston Public Hospital where he was admitted. He died 2 days later. The Elliston Road Criminal Investigation Branch is probing the matter. All right, and we're moving down the line. All right. A woman is among 6 people who've been arrested in connection with the seizure of 3 guns during an operation in St. Elizabeth this morning. Head of the Area 3 Police, Assistant Commissioner of Police, ACP Calvin Allen, says nearly 40 rounds of assorted ammunition were seized. And Area 3 covers Clarendon, Manchester, and St. Elizabeth. In Clarendon, ACP Allen says the police carried out a targeted raid during which they arrested a wanted man and seized 3 vehicles. Meanwhile, ACP Allen says a man was fatally shot during a confrontation with the police in Mollison District near Christiana in Manchester. The deceased has been identified as Ronald Evans, otherwise called Richie, who is said to be in his 50s. And it is alleged that he was a high-ranking member of the Klansman gang. It is alleged. That's according to the police. Yep. All right. And we're moving down the line. Will you allow the birds to mate? They will mate when they're ready. Yeah, they're babies, so they're not even thinking about that yet. But when it's time, sure. Teacher walks, hello. And a curfew is in effect in sections of Williamsfield, Porus, and Christiana in Manchester. The curfew started at 6 p.m. on Tuesday, February 25, and will end on Thursday, February 27. Among the affected communities in the Williamsfield area are Royal Flat Road, Barclay Town Community, Hillside Community, and Rentland Street. Over in Porus, the areas under curfew are Melrose District, Porus Main Road in the vicinity of Barnett Street, Redbury District, and Broadleaf. In Christiana, the areas under curfew are Craighead and Silent Hill. The Independent Commission of Investigations, INDECOM, says illegal firearms were seized in 67% of the 155 police fatal shootings in 2023. In another 17% of incidents, weapons other than firearms were seized. All right. The figures come amid an increase in police fatal shootings since the start of the year. Joshua, thank you. Clarky, thank you. All right. Okay. This was, all right. The man accused of murdering social media influencer Anika Slickiana Townsend has been fatally shot. Rashawn Patterson was shot and killed by the police during an alleged confrontation in Dundee Pen, Hanover, Tuesday morning. He was rushed to the Noel Holmes Hospital where he was pronounced dead. Patterson was out on bail for the October 2022 murder of Townsend. Earlier this month, incomplete files delayed the progress in the case against him in court. The matter had been pushed back to October 15. It is understood that Patterson had been dutifully respecting the strict terms of his bail conditions, which included weekly visits to a designated police station. All right. And Nationwide looked at this man's criminal history. Rashawn Patterson, the man accused of murdering social media influencer Anika Slickiana Townsend, had a history of repeated brushes with law enforcement dating back to 2010. His criminal history reflects fraud, assault, wounding, arson, kidnapping, rape, and multiple murders. Patterson was shot and killed by the police in an alleged confrontation in Dundee Pen, Hanover, Tuesday morning. Rashawn Patterson also went by the name Jason Thompson. He was also commonly called Chezzy or Brown Man. Police sources have told Nationwide News that Patterson was aligned to the Bloods gang in St. James. That gang also operated in Hanover. Nationwide News understands that Patterson first appeared on the police's radar in 2010. On April 26, 2010, he was arrested and charged for uttering forged documents. Hello, Alex. It is understood he used a fake check drawn in the name of Minot Services Limited to cash nearly $20,000, but fled the scene, leaving his driver's license. Sometime after this, the police listed him as wanted. It is understood that he was wanted for assault occasioning grievous bodily harm and wounding with intent in Hopewell, Hanover. He allegedly sent death threats to a female victim. On December 14, 2012, Patterson was listed as the primary suspect in a case of arson in Hopewell, Hanover. The following year, he was fingered in several. I hate when they use this. He was pointed out in several cases. On January 9, 2013, police sources say Patterson attacked and wounded a high school dean of discipline with a machete, chopping her in the face. 4 days later, on January 13, 2013, it's understood a stop order was placed against him due to multiple serious offenses, including kidnapping. The following month, on February 9, 2013, Patterson was implicated in the murder of Andre Roberts in Kingston. It is alleged that Patterson attacked Roberts and a female. He had an accomplice in that attack. Roberts was forced into the trunk of a vehicle but managed to escape. While trying to escape, Roberts was run over by the vehicle and killed. Hello, Irish Jimmy Joe from Ireland. Patterson then allegedly slashed the throat of the other victim, but she survived and reported the attack. He was arrested in a sting operation and picked out in an identification parade. In the following year, on May 14, 2014, Patterson was detained at the Halfway Tree lockup for wounding with intent. He was later charged with murder, attempted murder, abduction, and rape. 5 years later, on January 1, 2019, Patterson was again listed as a person of interest in a fraudulent conversion case in Kingston. 3 years after that, on October 24, 2022, he was placed on an immigration watch list due to his status as a person of interest in the murder of social media influencer Anika Slickiana Townsend. Townsend had been picked up by Patterson on October 20 and taken to a guest house where an altercation ensued. Townsend was strangled and her body dumped in the sea. Her body was found floating with a shoelace tied around the neck on October 21. Patterson was arrested on November 2, 2022, during a sting operation at a guest house in Hanover and charged with murder on November 11. He was granted bail in July 2024. But on February 4, 2025, he was picked up in a targeted raid alongside a top-tier Bloods gang member and taken to Montego Bay Police Station. He was scheduled to return to court on October 15, 2025. Something is wrong with this justice system. How was somebody like this out on bail, walking free, only to be doing the same thing over and over and over again? But to continue the saga, a man who has identified himself as the father of Rashawn Patterson is alleging that the police killed his son in cold blood. His father declined to give his name, but he has a different account of the story that the police gave. Yeah? The man said that his son is innocent. His son is an innocent man. You tell me no. Remember, I just read his criminal history, and his father said, well, the man who's alleged or claims to be his father says that he's innocent and the police killed him in cold blood. Yeah? Listen. Elaine, hello. Mr. Coley, good night. Thank you for the rose. This is crazy. This is crazy. This is madness. All right. Let me refresh to see if there's anything else that's breaking. Before I give you guys the health update, let me just check to see. Let's see something here. I still want to see how many signatures that that petition has. I can't read the comments. I have to log in. Jamaica House petition portal. Let me look for it because I really want to see how much signatures it has, because I think we should have longer visiting hours. Like, yeah, these visiting hours not ready. All right. All right, so I think this is it. Allow parents to stay on ward overnight at the Bustamante Hospital for Children. It needs 15,000 signatures, and so far it has 9,067. Yeah, it has 9,067. Yeah, so as long as they keep circulating it, keep sharing it, I'm sure people will sign, because I don't think it's okay. I don't think that's right. Janet, hello. I don't think that's right. Chubrock. Yeah. And what will getting rid of the government in Jamaica help? Janet, where do you sign? Okay, so you go to, just type in Jamaica House Petition, and you will see the link, and you just scroll down and you will see the different petitions to sign. Yeah, yeah, you'll see it. The end date for it is April 30, so they have until April 30 to get the 15,000 signatures, and so far they have 9,067 signatures. All right. So I think that is it for the news. So let me give you all the health updates. All right, so for the newbies here, I have a rare and progressive heart disease, right? So we're a battery for my heart. In addition to that, I ended up with big bulky blood clots in my lungs in November 2023. And it was really bad, it was severe. I almost died. I was hospitalized for a while. It took a whole year for all the blood clots to clear from my lungs. Now, my doctor had said that due to how bad the blood clots were in my lungs would be left permanently damaged, right? And from I had the whole blood clot thing in my lungs, I've been having shortness of breath. But we thought it would have went away when the blood clots were fully dissolved. My last CT scan did show a little structural damage. My last CT scan I did in November, but from them time there, the shortness of breath has gotten worse. I'm out of breath right now, just talking. It has gotten really bad. So a doctor at the hospital where I was admitted when I had the blood clots in my lungs, Heart Institute of the Caribbean, the doctor recommended that I do a pulmonary function test to see at what capacity my lungs are functioning. I did the test on Monday. I got the results on Tuesday. And I'm going to put all the details in a video and post it on my YouTube channels and answer all your questions. But for now, the results don't look good. The results don't look good at all. So I'll have to do over that test and include another component to check for something else. I may have to do over a CT scan, heart test, blood test, chest x-ray, because my doctor is saying it could also be a chest wall issue, why my breathing is restricted. So all my test results from the last set of tests that I did, I will have to get those and I'll have to bring them to the doctor at the hospital for him to review, look over. If they're not convincing enough, then I'll have to do over all of them tested to be sure. In addition to the breathing difficulties, I'm having severe swelling of my feet. Like when them my foot are ready for swell, my love. When them my foot are ready for swell. Yeah, Savage Rash, I'll be okay. Definitely. Black chocolate. Devon, hello. Irish. Oh yeah. I'm glad you're getting back on your feet. All right, so yeah, so right now my lungs are not okay. The results at that test, they're not looking good. When I shared the results with my heart doctor, because wherever I go, whichever other doctor I see, I share the results with my heart doctor, because he's basically my primary doctor. My heart condition is the center of my life, so everything else can affect my heart. So I have to let my heart doctor know everything, or I have to have those doctors contact my heart doctor. When he saw the results, he called me and he's like, "This is bizarre. How did we get here? From functioning normally to getting the blood clots in your lungs, and now your lungs are this bad." Yeah, yeah, no. um, I'm going to do a video and post it on my YouTube channel with all the details and break down the results of the test for you guys. So you can look out for that tomorrow. I'm going to post it tomorrow so you can see. But for now, yeah, I'm not okay, but I'm trying to be okay. I'm trying to stay positive, you know, have faith and trust God to do his thing, and pray and go and take it easy. Yeah. Okay, Ryan, so do what your doctor tell you to do and take your medication. Yeah, Chris, I definitely will keep praying. Yeah, Irish Jimmy Joe, I know God will protect me. Trust me, he has been keeping me. There are so many times I could have and should have died, and he kept me. I know he has me here for a purpose. Remember the mission. I'm on a mission called Mission 109, where I'm on a mission to live until I'm 109 years old, while fulfilling my purpose of being a voice to the voiceless and a help to the helpless. So it's not time for me to leave this earth yet. I'm leaving earth at 109 years old, yeah? 109 years old, Sean Paul. 109 years old. So this is just another leg of my journey that I was destined to take, you know. And despite all of that, I remain grateful, you know. Despite all of that, I'm still grateful. Once I wake up every morning and I'm clothed in my right mind and I can move my limbs and I can get up and walk and talk, everything else will fall into place. Once I have life, I have everything. So even though my heart is diseased, only one side working, two parts leaking, one side, the wall not good, it beat too fast, I depend on a battery, all of that. And despite that, and my lungs being sick and my spine being curved and causing back pain, and me having nerve damage in my neck, and me having 2 permanently damaged knees, I'm still grateful. Still grateful, because it could have been worse. It could have been worse, yeah? So I'm still grateful. I'm grateful. So I'll do the video detailing everything, all the results, and I'll post it to my YouTube channel. There's a video on my YouTube channel now, a little highlight of when I did the test on Monday. You can go over my YouTube channel and watch it. What caused a nerve damage in your neck? It could be from a nasty fall that I had when I was a child, when I was about 9. When I was about 9, I fell from a swing mid-air, and I fell really hard and hit my back on a stone, like right on a big stone. And it was so bad, when I got up I couldn't talk and I couldn't breathe. So yeah, the doctor said that could have damaged the nerve in my neck, because outside of that he's not seeing anything else that could be causing the nerve damage in my neck. So yeah, Sean Paul, ensure that you also subscribe, yeah? Let me type the name of the channel in the comments so you guys can go over. So remember that I'll be sharing my journey of navigating life with my life-threatening illnesses, you know, taking you along the journey of how I adapt and adjust what my treatment is like, my day-to-day life. Also, I'll be showing my advocacy works. So as you know, my heart foundation, we're in a partnership where we sponsor indigent patients with free heart surgeries, and to date, between 2019 and last year, we've assisted 44 patients with free heart surgeries. And come next week, Monday through to Friday, we'll be sponsoring 12 needy patients with free heart surgeries. Now, these patients, if they don't get these surgeries, they're at risk of their heart deteriorating, their heart failing completely, or they're at risk of dying. So we're helping these patients, and we're hoping to continue to put in the work so we can get more support, so we can help more patients. Yeah, heart disease is the leading cause of death in Jamaica, and a lot of people die because they can't even afford screening. They can't even afford to go do the test to check to get a diagnosis. And you have others who die because they cannot afford treatment. People don't have to die from heart disease, you know. So a part of my mission is to be an advocate for those people. Yeah, to be an advocate for those people. Sean Paul, yes, I have a non-profit organization. It's called the I Have a Heart Foundation. In addition to that, my advocacy led to a meeting with the Prime Minister, you know, and I shared the challenges of our cardiac care sector with him, and he did something about it. I highlighted the problem, and he offered a solution. There was a need for perfusionists at UWI Hospital. Now, a perfusionist is somebody who controls the heart-lung machine during a surgery, and UWI needed too. So the Prime Minister said, okay, watch that style, yeah. We'll do something about that. And the government offered 2 full scholarships for 2 students to study perfusion medicine. So 2 students right now are studying perfusion medicine on full scholarships due to my advocacy, yeah? So I serve a purpose. In addition to that, we also do regular blood drives to get blood for the blood bank to help build and replenish the blood bank's general supply. Blood is always in need, always in demand, and a lot of people wait until they're in hot water. They start scrambling trying to get blood. If you donate blood regularly, then you won't have that problem of running up and down begging strangers on the internet to donate blood for you and your family members when the time comes. Our last blood drive was our 11th blood drive, well, our 12th blood drive, but 11 in partnership with the blood bank. And to date we have collected over 300 units of blood, which have saved over 1,000 lives. Yeah, so I'm a hero. Listen, the Avengers don't have nothing for me. Batman and Superman don't have nothing for me. Batman and Superman don't save the amount of people when I help save, yeah. My real Avengers, for true. I'm Tony Stark. For all the Marvel fans, I am Tony Stark. My middle name is literally Tony, and Iron Man is my favorite Marvel character. He has an arc reactor in his chest. This is my arc reactor. So I'm literally Iron Woman, yeah? Literally Iron Woman. Yeah. I'm Tony Stark. Where we donate, yeah, you can donate at any blood bank, but my next big blood drive will be in September. You know, usually we do it big. You know, we have sponsorship from brands, so we give you refreshments, we have prizes and surprises, we have giveaways. You know, one of our blood drives, I remember somebody did get free day pass to hotel, free private dinner for two, free electrical inspection for them house or them business. People get free cylinder gas, people get free gas voucher for them vehicle. I always try to make my blood drives attractive. Outside of the fact say people love freeness and them not get nothing unless them get something. A lot of people fear needles, and having things, you know, to have them look forward to after giving blood will kind of, you know, kind of lower the fear a bit, because you have a lot of people who come to donate and I literally have to stand with them and hold their hands because they're afraid. And I really appreciate those people, especially, you know, trying to fight their fear and to do something good. Yeah. So Cabrera, hello. So yeah, that's what I do through the I Have a Heart Foundation. You can look for it on Instagram. We're on Facebook as well. We're also on Twitter. We used to do school tours. We've done school tours back in the day where I tour high schools back home in Manchester, share my story, raise awareness for heart disease, and that is something that my team and I, we want to do it again. We want to start again, because if we want a healthier Jamaica, we have to start with our children. They are our future, and our children are not eating properly. They're not eating healthy. So by the time they reach 2030s, they're in hospital beds, sick, high blood pressure, diabetes, all sort of something, high cholesterol, all sort of non-communicable disease. Yeah, so we have to start bend the tree them from them young, start them early. You know, get them to eat healthier, get them to exercise and all of that. So we want to do that, you know, tour the high schools, talk to the kids, you know what I mean? We can't depend on the government to do everything. Government cannot and will not do everything, and they can't help everybody. So it's up to us as citizens to exercise some personal responsibility. Help our fellow men, help where you can. Yeah. If you do something as simple as helping your neighbor, you know, help your neighbor's kids with homework. If you can afford it, when you go to the supermarket, buy an extra pound of rice, an extra pound of flour, give somebody when I have no food. You know, if you have books that you're not using, donate them to a home or to people who don't have it. You know, the little things mean a lot to people who don't have it. The little things go a far way. Trust me. If you can't, if you don't, even with my foundation, everything that I've done, some of the things that I've done, and we don't have any big sponsors giving us money like that. You know, like how you have the big brand foundations like Digital Foundation, we have it like that. We don't have it. For example, when I'm having my blood drives, yeah, some of the money come out of my pocket. I call all my friends and say, yo, I'm doing this. And they say, all right, some give 5 grand here, a 10 grand there, a 2 grand here. Some people send a 50 US here, 100 US there, you know. But last year now, we got a sponsor, All Power, who supported us in a big way for our last blood drive and also towards this mission, and they're ready to support us again, so we can call them a dedicated sponsor going forward, and we hope to get more like them, because in order to help people, we need help. We need help in order to help people. Yeah, so whatever way you can support, do it. DJ Arma, yes, I think so. Cabrera. Thank you. Yeah, we'll have to each one help one, you know. So again, I will make the video of the results of the test that I did for my lungs, and I will post it on my YouTube channel, so you'll see it when I upload it tomorrow. But yeah, it's not looking good. But I'm trying to be okay, you know. I'm trying to be okay. Okay, Ryan, thank you. But I'm trying to be okay. Trying to be okay. All right, I think that is it. I think I might actually go to bed early tonight. I'm having a nasty headache from yesterday. I've been having a nasty headache. So I'm going to go to bed and rest my body and rest my brain, rest my back, rest my body. Hold on, I think this just came in. A fire is now raging at a section of Love Lane in downtown Kingston. The Jamaica Fire Brigade is now on the scene of the fire, which started about 7 p.m. Information as to how the fire started is still unclear, but a video obtained by Jamaica Observer showed firefighters on the scene hosing down the buildings while residents looked on. The fire has engulfed 3 buildings, a house, a bar, and a tailor shop. The police have confirmed the fire, and they say they are uncertain if anyone has been injured. And the Jamaica Observer Online says they will have more details. Black chocolate, thank you. Sean Paul, it's nice to meet you too. And yes, please check out my YouTube channel and please subscribe. I'll appreciate it. I'm trying to monetize my YouTube channel. I need a lot more watch hours to go. And I want my channel to grow, so please subscribe. I need to start making a lot of money in legal ways, because as I tell you, living with all these health conditions that I have, it's not cheap. And I don't have health insurance because Sagicor and those places say I'm too high risk, so I don't have health insurance. So everything is out of pocket, and in 2 years or less I'll need a new battery for my heart, which is 25,000 US dollars or 4 million Jamaican dollars. Yeah, so I need to start making some serious money in legal ways, you know. One of those ways is to try and make some money off of YouTube, you know. So subscribe to my YouTube channel, guys. Show some support, watch the videos, you know, comment, like, share, anything at all. Neville, hello. Just look out for Captain J. All right, I will. Casmo, thank you. All right, guys, this is it. I am going to, hello, Daniel. I'm going to leave you guys now. Original bumper, thank you. I'm going to leave you guys now. I'm going to try to relax and take it easy. My head, I tear off. My head, I tear off. So good night, guys. I'll catch you tomorrow with the news. Same time, same place. If there's not enough festivities in the news, I might not come live tomorrow. But of course, if there are hot topics, you know, hot stories, breaking news, I'll come live for sure. But one thing for certain is I will post that video on my YouTube channel about the results of the tests. So I'll post that update, so you can look out for it. Also, follow me on Instagram. I don't post personal stuff or the health stuff here on TikTok. It's mainly for news. So it's Instagram or YouTube for all that life stuff. So follow me on Instagram as well. Convenience of life, hello. King Hudson, you have a question. Okay, go ahead. What's the question? What's the question? Oh, TikTok folks, I'm also live on YouTube. YouTube folks, I'm also live on TikTok. So yeah, I just saw a comment coming on YouTube. King Hudson, what's your question? And Nelly, thank you. How old are you? You look young, so cute. How old do I look? How old do I look? Where am I from? I'm from Jamaica. Lawrence Williams, good night. I look 19. Somebody said 20, 27, 30. Oh, I'm way over 30. Me a big woman, me a old woman, me a long time big woman. Me born long time. Long time born on the planet earth. Me a old woman. I just have a baby face. And I'm happy that I do, because my head full of gray hair. My family grays early on both sides, so my head full of, my locks full of gray hair. But I love them. I love them. And I don't plan on dyeing my hair to cover them or hide them. If I wake up tomorrow morning and my whole head is white, I'd be so happy. I wouldn't mind waking up tomorrow and the whole of my head gray. I wouldn't mind. I love them. I'm not going to hide them. I'm not 38 years old. What is my profession? I'm a media practitioner. I'm a media practitioner. So I'm a trained news reporter and news anchor, but I no longer read news on TV. I resigned from traditional media. Yeah, but I still do news on social media. In addition to that, I've worked as a communications coordinator for a politician, a government minister. I do content creation and social media management for independent clients. I've done public relations for a government agency. So I do photography, I've done videography, video editing, everything media. I'm it. I'm not in my 40s. Janet, you subscribe to YouTube? Why what? Do I have a boyfriend? Yes, I have a boyfriend. Yes, I have a boyfriend. Carmelo. Hi. What's popping? Oh, what is my YouTube? Let me type it in the comments and pin it, so you can go subscribe and watch the latest update that is there, and look out for the one that's coming. I am typing it. All right, so that pinned comment, that is it. Robert, hello. Do I live in the UK? No, I live in Jamaica. What does that word mean? It's an expression that has, it's an expression here in Jamaica. It's classified as a curse word, but it's an expression that has different meanings in different contexts. In different situations, it has different meanings. Yeah. But here in Jamaica, it's a curse word. You don't use it lightly. So you don't use it at church or school or around adults if you're a child, you know. But yeah, it has different meanings in different settings. Lloyd, hello. Can I pin this again for those who didn't get the name of the YouTube channel? Yeah, that pinned comment is it. Anil Fowler, hello. You just subscribed? Thank you, big boss. I appreciate it. Any other questions from you guys on YouTube? When the roll is called out, I'll be standing tall up to face the darkest and the hardest of times. We'll be taking care of all the children there are, but if it's required, we'll be on the front line. You can call me by my name. I am ready to roll. Shout out from Holland. Hello from Holland. Ravi Kumar, thank you. How the story's been told. Cutie, good night. Ever tap out. A lioness is on the rise. Don't you ever have doubt. This song is Lioness on the Rise by Queen Ifrica. Never say never, willingness forever to fight and be strong. It's one of my favorite songs. Once is for better, I'll write every letter and moving right along. And I'll roll with the punches, accept changes, work with the formula, do what I have to do, and call me by my name. I am ready to roll. Once the rules remain the same, how the story's been told. Vladan, thank you. For those of you here, every one of you here on YouTube, ensure that you subscribe. Please click the subscribe button, okay? I come live every night to read the news, you know, about what's happening in Jamaica. Sometimes I'll touch some international news and some Caribbean news and some sports. So please subscribe. Also, follow me on Instagram. Follow me on Instagram. What time? King Hudson. I am live between 7:30 and 8 p.m. every night, Jamaica time. Carmelo, yeah, from high school days, you know. You of all person know this. You of all persons, you know this. Okay, YouTube folks. Which part of yard you from? I'm from Manchester, born and raised. On a playground, that's where I spend most of my days. Yeah, I'm from Manchester. I'm from the middle of the island. Any other questions? Everclean, thank you. I need a radio station. I might start a podcast, maybe. Who knows? Most Jamaicans smoke herbs. Do you? No, I do not smoke. I don't smoke. I don't drink alcohol. I don't say yaman. No. But I do have dreads. I have locks. So they're long to my butt, but they're wrapped up right now. What does what mean? What does what mean, King Hudson? Stay healthy and glued up. I will. That's the plan. You sound like you work with Irie FM. Oh, thank you. Continue on Mr. Sharp legacy. Definitely. Michael Sharp was my teacher, my friend, my mentor, my boss. Oh Lord, his death. Sometimes I still can't believe that he's gone, you know. Death is just so final and permanent. The word I said, yaman, that word. A lot of people, a lot of foreigners think we say yaman, but we don't say yaman. we say yeah man. Yeah man, it's like saying yes. So we say yeah man. Are you okay? Yeah man, I'm good. Are you going to the party tomorrow? Yeah man, definitely. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I do cherish life. I cherish life even more now since my 5 heart surgeries and almost dying in 2023 from blood clots in my lungs. I wake up every day with an attitude of gratitude and go through my days with an attitude of gratitude. Wakanda music you like? I like all genres of music. All right, King Hudson, thank you for tuning in. Are you Rasta? I'm not a Rastafarian, but I wear locks, but I'm not a Rastafarian. Yeah. All right, guys. I'm gonna leave you know for real. I'm gonna leave y'all know for real. I'm a survivor. Thank you. I believe that. Every day is a fight for me, but I fight to win. Carol Lewis, yeah. I had big bulky blood clots in both my lungs, and a part of my right lung even died because it wasn't getting any blood. Blood clots blocked it off completely. Okay, Mij, I don't know how you pronounce your name, but I'll call you MK. MK, I'll call you that. Thank you. All right, guys, I'm going to leave you now for real. I gotta go. So tune in tomorrow night, same time, same place, for the same thing. Thank you for the good vibe, the positive energy. As always, for the engagement, the questions, the compliments, words of encouragement. I appreciate it all. I'll catch you all tomorrow. So have a good night. Stay safe. Grace Bird, good night. Thank you, Carol. All right, guys, later.